Hey guys, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday and I thought we could spend my weekend together, which is half day Sunday, Monday and Tuesday are my days off. Sorry, Tony's just brought me in a bottle, he wants to go play. But I finished with my morning client this morning. Now normally on a Sunday I would just edit and sort of have a bit of a chill out day. But this morning we were actually cleaning her house. I was giving her a hand, changing beds and stuff that it's hard to do as one person. So I was giving her a hand with that and I came home. I thought I'm actually in the mood to keep cleaning. So I normally have my list, which is here, which is my Monday. I know it'll all be backwards for you. My Monday and Tuesday list. So they're what I normally do. And I decided, you know what, let's change it up this weekend. Let's do it Sunday so we could probably have Tuesday just as a total chill day before we go back to work. That's the plan. I am starting in the kitchen because the kitchen's a bit of a disaster because last night myself and Carl were very naughty. We stayed up quite late watching The Devil's Hour. It was a series that was out 2 years ago. It's Peter Capaldi. And we, sorry, I'm going to walk away from the dog. And we watched it and it was only came out on back on Prime Thursday night. So we watched 2 episodes on Friday and 2 episodes last night and we were bed into it. And yeah, so needless to say, we got up and I said to Carl, I am wall falling, because it's one of those shows, you know, you have to keep your brain has to keep thinking because it jumps around. So yeah, we were very naughty. We went to bed and last night we'd left over Chinese because on Friday night to watch The Devil's Hour we ordered in Chinese. So then last night, we had the leftover Chinese. So tonight I'm actually cooking bacon for today's dinner. But I want to get dug in. I'll show you the house. I'm only going to do downstairs today and I'll leave upstairs till tomorrow. Now Carl has hoovered the landing, his room, and the bathroom. Couldn't think. And he said, will I hoover your room, Mum? And I was like, no, because I have to pick up clothes and stuff and you know yourself. So, yeah, I did get my duvet washed yesterday, which I was chuffed about. So that's on my bed, back on my bed. Here's Mr. T coming looking for me. So yeah, so that's today's plan. We're just going to clean. Then tomorrow we'll do a bit more cleaning, but a bit more chill because it'll be upstairs. So I only got my bedroom and I might declutter the office. Or I mightn't. I might leave that. That's going to be a big job. I might just tidy around. And yeah, then hopefully we will have a lovely relaxing Tuesday, the day before I go back to work, which will then be my Sunday, which means we can all chill. Right, so let me take you back to the kitchen and I'll show you the state of the kitchen. Right, so it isn't actually, just looking, it's not too bad. This is when the girls came down, Hayley gone home, everything, things that were washed or were for upstairs were put in a basket. I'm sure on the promise that someone was going to take them upstairs, but it's been left, so I'm going to go through that and move things around. I did move my table. That's another basket, haven't a clue what's in it, but we'll go through that as well. My counter is an absolute mess. I have my dinner on in the air fryer and my counter there is a mess. So we're going to get dug into this. Well, I'm actually going to have a cup of coffee first. I'm going to put on a cleaning video on, or a chatty, something anyway. And that's what I'll be watching while I'm doing it. Usually have lovely music. I'll try and find some nice music first. But this is what we're dealing with, lads. So this is part 1 of today. If I can get the kitchen cleaned, I will be happy. And then we have to do, Mr. T, did you get your bottle? Then we're going to do the sitting room. I want to take the cushion covers off and wash them, but I might do that before we go to bed tonight. He's bed into his bottle. All right, lads, so confession time. I had my cup of coffee and I decided I would sit in the front room and watch an episode of The Resident. And while I was sitting there, Carl came down. He said, oh, we watch The Devil's Hour. So we watched The Devil's Hour. Then dinner was done, or the meat was done. I put on the veg and the spuds, and sure, then we had dinner. So now it's 7 o'clock in the evening and we're just getting around to the kitchen. So that is what we're going to do for the next hour. I'm setting a 1 hour timer because I've wasted too much time as it is. I've just fed Mr. T as well, so hopefully he'll go in and have a nap in the front room. Not that he hasn't been napping in the front room all day. I even think I dozed off for a bit. Anyway, we're going to get dug into this kitchen because I want Tuesday off. I want Tuesday as my nice relaxing day. Right, let's get going. Well, good afternoon, lads. It is the next day. Yesterday's video got cut very short, very quickly, because my friend arrived up. She was after buying her daughter a laptop and she couldn't download stuff that she was meant to download, and the daughter was in a panic because it was Sunday night and she'd school the next day, and yeah, it was just... So poor old Carol stepped up to the plate and got it sorted, but it took a while. But yeah, anyway, she's not the type of girl a friend I have to sit down and sit with and talk to. Like, I can still pot her as I'm talking to her. She just didn't want to be on film, and I totally respect that. So I did get a lot of the kitchen done last night, more as I was sitting there talking to her. I was folding clothes and stuff like that. Sorry, I have some toast on in the air fryer. I haven't eaten and it's 1:30 and I am hungry. So I'll turn these around and I'll show you what I managed to get done yesterday before obviously she came and then she went. I was still pottering. This is leftover from last night's dinner. I've just taken it out of the air fryer because I'm going to plate that up for my dinner today. Carl's going to have spaghetti bolognese. I wanted to show you these. These are a couple of candles, but they're in the shape of Christmas trees. These are blue. He's white. They're pink. They smell absolutely gorgeous, and I've got a few because I got a few for presents. But this blue one is a real... hang on, can I take the lid off? I'll tell you what scent it is. It is a butter spiced cake. That's gorgeous, and they will be gorgeous in my kitchen over the Christmas. Just a lovely smell to go around. These are cranberry marmalade. Now, a neighbour of mine saw it when I first bought them, saw it, and she was like, oh my god, that is gorgeous, love the smell of it. So I actually bought one for her for Christmas, just to have as a little present for her. And the white one here is peppermint. So I've one of them up my hall at the moment. Is it too early to put out the Christmas? See, I don't want to have to put them away to take them out in a month. So I was thinking of just dotting them around. We'll see. We'll come back to that. But we managed to get the island all cleaned. Got my counters all done. did that. Went through this here. This is going upstairs. Carl said if I leave it at the bottom of the stairs, he'll bring it up when he comes in. So I have got that done. Over here, this bag is all stuff like this, little toiletries that I'm finding that all need to go upstairs. So I'm putting them all in a bag so they can all go up together. I just have the unit here to clear off, which is my handbag, and a few bits just need sorting. Still haven't gone near the other basket, but the table's fairly clean, so I'm happy with that. Myself and Cara were talking about the table last night, so we might move this. I know we tried moving it before. We're going to have a think about it. But anyway, my kitchen's looking fairly well. My hall, not so much. This is clothes. They're actually dry now. I just need to fold them, put them away. I have a wash done this morning of towels that needs to go into the dryer this evening. I had the duvet cover out on the line this morning. That just needs a little bit more of a heat. This is, I asked Carl to bring down the rubbish last night. Sorry, all the doors are open for everything from his room, and that's all recycling, because I didn't want to put it out yesterday because we had a bit of a storm yesterday and an awful lot of bins were falling over, so I thought we'd leave that till today. That's more recycling up there. But other than that, out here just needs a good hoover. And then we've got the sitting room to be doing. Mr. T is just loitering. Are you having a good day, Mr. T? You don't look exceptionally happy, but then that's the way you always look. But we need to tidy up the floor, give it a good hoover, give it a wash, and get this organised just so it's some way pleasant. My mum sent me up this bowl here, big glass bowl. So Carl and myself had some sweets that we'd put aside, so we just said we'd throw them into the bowl. The amount of people who walk in here and just pick up a sweet, it's funny. Anyway, so that is the agenda. We're going to maybe wash. I'm going to go through the soap. I know the blanket he's holding there, that's the one he loves to sleep on. That's your blanket, isn't it? You've claimed that as yours. But I'm going to give it a bit of a wash today. Maybe when you're more awake, because I don't like taking your sleeping blanket off you while you're still half asleep. Okay, that's there. And maybe try and sort out some of this bookshelves. Some of these need to be gone. So we might do that. What do you think, Mr. T? But look, we're not going to kill ourselves doing it. We'll do what we can. I have the mince on defrosting in the microwave. I was going to say in the front room. Defrosting. Sorry, these are bags that have to go out to my car. They're reusable bags. So once that's gone, I then need to sort out this unit, figure out what I'm going to do. I might put it over there. And that way then I can move the table back and we can all get around it. Especially, I'm thinking of Christmas more than anything. We'll see. I have Carl's mince on defrosting for spaghetti bolognese, so we're going to do that. And he's going to have a spaghetti bolognese, and I will have this leftovers. That is the bacon. I know it looks horrible because the fat's all congealed, but that's the bacon and the garlic potatoes. And I have some carrots. And then tomorrow for my lunch, I'll have the spaghetti bolognese and Carl's going to have a pizza. See, it all works out in the end. Anyway, I better get back into this cleaning, or it'll never get done. Alright guys, so before we get going, I'm just going to have my toast. So I have toast, cheese and cranberry and spices on this one. And I've got cheese and coleslaw on this one. And I'm going to have some panna cotta with a raspberry roulette on it. And that is what I'm going to have for brunch today, before we get back into this cleaning. Alright guys, made total rookie mistake. Pressed record on the camera, went off, moved my unit, did all that, needed to go to the loo, ran over to press stop and realised I hadn't pressed start. But hey ho, not to worry, I can show you what I need to do. Hang on, the dog wants to go out. Always the way, isn't it? As soon as I start recording, he wants to go out again. So I did a bit today. I was actually having a fairly chilled out day today. It's actually turned into a very damp evening. So I moved the black. Oh my God, hang on. My phone is ringing now. Lord. Sorry lads, that was my evening client that I don't have anymore in the evenings. What is going on tonight? I just came down. Sir, your input into this conversation is not required. Jesus wept. Anyway, that was my evening client. Asked me, was I definitely not coming up to her? Makes me a bit suspicious. Why would she be wondering if I'm coming up to her and I haven't been up to her in the last couple of weeks? Anyway, not my problem. I rang the girl who's meant to be going up to her and she was like, yeah, I'm going up to her. I go up to her every Saturday and I'm gone. Oh, I'm not getting involved. So anyway, forgot to press record. So I moved. Let me show you. So I moved the black. Do you remember the black? This thing that was over here. So I moved that out of the way. And I think obviously now, wait, let's see if I can recenter this. Sorry. I think it actually frees up so much space. Let me stand back here. So if I show you this, right, I'm actually thinking, and I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace for a round table that seats 4, as opposed to a rectangle table. I think it'd be better, and I think we will all fit in there. The bangers are going off now. It's going to freak the dog out. Come in, you gobshite. Before you think you're being shot at. So anyway, that's what we're thinking of doing here. Myself and Cara were looking at it there when we were sitting down earlier. And I might think a round table would be nice. So even if we got an old wooden one, we could paint it up. Anyway, that's it. But now it's left this wall looking fierce bare. So this thing that's after lighting up there, see this lad here? This is in smack in the centre of the wall. I don't understand why. That's where my ex put it. So what I'm thinking is if I got the handyman to move that, because it is a stud wall, if I got him to move it over here, we'll say, and then I have the clock, I can centre the clock better, and then maybe have pictures or shelves, or even Carl's suggestion was move the telly from here, put it on a bracket on the wall and turn this into like a coffee bar, because that has plugs and all in it. And he was saying you could do it into a nice coffee station. I was like, oh. So yeah, we're timed yet. It probably won't get done before Christmas. But I am so happy with the way my kitchen and dining room has turned out. The, what you call her? The bread maker is still there. I just haven't found where to put it yet. So I will be moving that. But my room, look, let me turn off the lights. These are the lights I used to have up in Drogheda, and I keep them up all year because I think they're just divine. And I put the orchids, the light up orchids there as well. Now they need more batteries. The battery's running low on them. But I just thought it was very pretty. Real chill. So I have that done. And let me turn back on the light so you can see this. So I think the unit actually looks very well there. You start realising that your floors aren't straight and your walls maybe not straight. But yeah, anyway, that's irrelevant beside the point. Not much I can do about that. But anyway, that's the unit there. I like it there. And I'm going to get 2 fresh flowers to go in the vases there. I think they'll look pretty. So yeah, so that's it. And obviously all my counters, everything are clear. So that's where I'm ending the kitchen clean today. So if we go into the front room, Mr. T is just eating some of his sorry, it looks awful dark in here. I have my, just show you these. I have my candles on. They are the battery candles. And I love them on. The reason they're so low is from the outside when they're on the top shelf, you can't actually see them, but they look lovely and cozy from the outside looking in as well. And if you're sitting on the couch, you can see them. So, I turn on a light in here. But that's how we normally sit in here. It's quite, haven't picked up Mr. T's toys yet. I'm going to do that. The couch I'm just going to fix. I need to take the weighted blanket off the couch and bring upstairs. This wall here, I know some of you were asking me about it. I have actually picked out wallpaper for it. And it's wood effect wallpaper I'm going to put there. And then the curtains here are like a brown. It's very hard to see actually. But they are a brown and cream, or brown and silvery sort of going through them. So I'm going to paint the walls, I think maybe a cream or a pale pink. It'll just, with the black and the browns, it'll go nice. And the wood effect wall, because that wall has to be done. We are going to do it before Christmas. Myself and Carl just need to get tore into it. And I have been moving around some of the books on the bookshelf, but that needs more work. I'm just going to try and tidy it up, and then that should be us done. But I will show you that when we get into, because the lighting in here is crap. It's one of those, like the light goes lovely upwards, nothing comes down. Not that we ever have the big light on, but when you're trying to show something, it's a bit hard. So yeah, so I'm going to sit down tonight. I'm going to watch, what am I watching? I have started watching The Lincoln Lawyer, so I'm going to watch him, another few episodes of him. I am watching Love Rat. It's real life stories and women telling their stories, and men. And it is the most shocking, the balls on some people. So I was watching that on Netflix, The Love Rat. What else was I watching? The Lincoln Lawyer, The Love Rat. I'm still watching Missing. No, not Missing. Sinner. I've got only 4 episodes left and I'm trying to save them. Sounds stupid, but I really enjoy that program. What else am I watching? Or did I watch? Oh, The Resident. So what I like to do is watch 2 of each, and it keeps me going. One of Sinners, because I'm trying to save him. But yeah, that's what it is. Right, I am going to go grab a cup of tea. I'm going to just finish off the last of cleaning the floors in here, tidy up a bit of the front room, and I will show you when we're all settled down and ready to watch a bit of telly. Alright guys, it is the end of the evening, and to be honest with you, I'm feeling a bit worse for wear. I think I'm getting a sinus infection. I can feel it all in me. Anyway, we'll cross bridges when we get to them, but at the moment I'm still upright and I'll keep going. So I have finished for the night. I'm going to call it, but I will show you where we are. You'll have to forgive me, the dryer is on in the background. So the kitchen is looking amazing, and it's such a pleasure to come down to it in the morning. And we have the table. I moved the table out from the wall. I moved it out here. Sorry, I'm just going to shut over the door. And it's working much better, as with the unit there. And then for Christmas, this table extends, so I can extend it out that way, and I can angle it slightly and it'll extend the other way as well. So yeah, I'm happy with that. My lights are up, I'm happy. In here, those bags need to go out to my car, and that's a rubbish bag. The rubbish is going out today. I'll bring it into the front room, tidied up a bit here. These are Christmas presents. Where is it? These are Christmas presents I'm after taking out of the press. They're unmatched socks, which we'll go through. They are all going up on the chairlift upstairs. That's the only thing I use the chairlift for, is moving my washing up and down. Absolutely brilliant. So then in here, we tidied up. We washed all the cushion covers and the blankets. So we are happy out. 2 blankets here at the end. Yeah, moved the bowl of sweets over there. And then over here I put my little Christmas tree. And I need to get new lights for this. I believe Aldi have them in this week, these new lights. And an air freshener. This has to move before Christmas. I was mainly just getting the place sorted. These are boxes have to be emptied and gone through. And my doll's house, I am going to paint up this winter. I have decided I'm moving that up to my bedroom. I'm moving the unit it's on up to my bedroom. And that'll be that gone. I'll move this unit over there, and then my Christmas tree is going to go smack in the middle of the window, and ornaments and bits and bobs, but that's where my Christmas tree is going. And my telly, I had one trying to find a dodgy box for the plug into the TV,
But yeah, that's where we are. I think we did a good job. Oh, my bookshelf, I was showing you that as well. Mr. T, in or out, love? So the books, I have made a good way through. I got 2 bags down here for donations. So up the top here, we have all children's books. Well, children's books. Oh, that's Tony's toy. Ink Spell, that is Kerry's book. She's reading that. Then there's other books that they're reading, which are or younger adult. And then down here, we have books that I probably read them as a child. And they were like, will you keep hold of them, Mum? Like, we've got Dr. Zook's Green Eggs and Ham, The Cat in the Hat, The Beauty and the Beast. We've got some of their old Dal books. Ones that they wanted to keep because they have memories of me reading them to them. And they were like, no, keep them. So I was like, okay. And I mean, they take up no room. Then down here on this shelf is, I have, sorry, to keep moving things down because I have a school digital champion that Carl won. That's there, so put that up there. Anyway, here we've got Penny Vincenski. We've got 5 of her books there, so I put them together. This Karen Slaughter, The Silent Wife, and Kiskut. I have 2 of her books. I just put them in there. These are my Martina Cole books. I have a signed copy of Loyalty, Dangerous Lady. That's the 25th anniversary edition. I've got Loyalty so my mum can read it, everybody can read it once, because I don't want them to, the signed copy there. These are other books I have belong to Martina Cole. I also have this list here, where is it? Here, of all her books. So it's just a case of I want to get them, but I want to get them in the bigger edition, this size edition, as opposed to the little ones. So yeah. Then I have Judy Piscott. I've got a few of her books there. Then on this shelf, these tend to be, like, I have 2 John Grishams there. Where am I? Where's my hand? I've got 2 John Grishams there. I've got a Leslie Pierce. I've got 3 Marion Keys, 2 Stephen Kings. I don't normally keep Stephen Kings. The only reason I kept these 2 is I got these when I was a teenager. But other than that, they're like one-off, but they're in the big edition, so I like that. Down here, I have got another couple of one-off big editions. Bar him, John Connolly. I have 2 of his books there. I have the Mrs. I think I gave the other one, the Mr. to my friend, so I'll give her out that when I read that. I have the oh yeah, that is the 100-Year-Old Man and the Girl That Saved the King of Sweden. I think they're Swedish, a Swedish writer or an Icelandic writer, can't remember, but I like them. Then the Bad Mother Handbook, and I've got Jeffrey Deaver, The Bone Collector and Skin Collector. That's actually Kerry's books that she was reading. And then for some reason I've ended up with a load of Michael Connolly, so I'm going to get them. And again, an awful lot of these are Haley's books about law. Yeah, How Break Up, Don't Crack Up, Change Your Life in 7 Days. And then there's the start of a couple of series that the girls have. Yeah, and then down here we just have, well, you can't even see, we just have random books and crosswords and puzzles. So yeah, I'm happy with the way the bookshelf has turned out. It's nice and neat, and as I say, I've had 2 bags of books that I can donate to a charity shop. Mr. T has come in, lying on the couch, eating his, I don't know what that is, a stick thing? I don't know. Are you happy out, sir? Yeah. So we are going to, I'm happy with the way it turned out. You know, it's nice to have the room, everything organised. So now we move upstairs. I need to get all that washing upstairs, my weighted blankets and stuff. But they're all washed and folded and ready for hanging up. While I'm here, I might as well show you these. I had my little gonk set. My mother made him for me. I bought him last year. I got him last year. I got him this year. This fella, he lights up, but I've no batteries in him at the moment. And I have a baby gonk. So my thing is, I'm going to get a few more of them, I think. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. So lads, I am going to leave it there now that I have it downstairs, the house that will function and it's lovely and tidied and organised. We'll do upstairs next, my room and the office, which is going to take a while because I'm going to want to do my whole makeover in my room. But to do a whole makeover in my room, I have to clear the office. To clear the office, I have to clear the landing. So that's going to be a whole, probably I'm going to do it maybe over a couple of days, but I'll probably divide it into smaller videos, probably half an hour long videos. But yeah, and then it's take us towards the end of November and then we're looking at Christmas. Tell you, lots and lots and lots going on. Right lads, I will leave it there. Remember, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye bye.